Hello there. I think this is Waynecast number 70. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Let's see if we can get this through this hole without a riot taking place. Well, yesterday, my time, at the time I'm recording this, Mudbox Hub released its first DVD. It's sort of in many ways a test run. It means that I can get some feedback, because no doubt there'll be things that people want changing. The menu on this one is sort of, it's a stand-in design. The final, design for the later disc couldn't be applied to this one because it's got no big, massive project. The Wave 1 from the Ground Up series. It wouldn't really fit into the menu system I wanted, so I kept it simple. In fact, I didn't actually do it. Chris from 3D Palace did this one. I was still learning to use the software to make the menu at the time. And no, I'm not telling you what we're using. Sort of secret. But yes, I hope it does well. This is an experiment. Nobody's done this before, and that's put out for sale what's already available for free. Now, the DVD is different because it's got two extra chapters that you can't find anywhere else. Alright, and I've got everything up to date, and it's been remastered and stuff like that. And it's available in 1280 res. So if you go over to Mudbox Hub, you'll find all the details there on the nice sort of Wave 1 download page, and you can buy it. I think it's $40, which ain't too bad. What's that in proper money? About 20 quid or so. Can't go wrong with that. So, see, the way I think is, if I can sell this disc, right, I can sell something to the fucking Arabs, right? Because I'm basically, in a way, it's sort of not exactly a guilt trip, but I'm trying to see if there are any gentlemen left in 3D. Now, see, when I started, if somebody put something up for nothing, or the pirates, guys who pirated things, if something was good and they learnt from it and they thought, yeah, that's worth the money, they'd go out and buy it, even though they already had it. Now, my guess is that's changed. I think the moment a lot of the big companies started closing the doors and it wasn't a certainty anymore to get a job, people got a whole lot more nasty, because they're looking at for number one. In a way, I'm one of the few people that doesn't bother me. I'm not in this to become rich. Yeah, I want to, be able to eat and stuff. And I'm not going to pretend money is tight right now, because it did kill my career. Stone Dead, all that hack stuff. We had another one the other night, But luckily, Dave Bates and myself were online on the server at that time. So the person responded, well, I'm saying person, it was more than one. The people responsible got more than they bargained for. Now, if anybody does doubt that this hack took place, get in touch. I'll give you Dave Bates' address, and he'll give you all the files that were changed and infected, and feel really free to run them on your own server. But don't come screaming at me when shit happens. But yeah, so those people that accuse me of making it up, that's the absolute proof. In fact, I've got some files for the last time as well, if you'd like some of them as well. Yeah, it does make me angry when people say that, and anybody who thinks that I'm not going to get angry is a bloody idiot. So tonight I've been sitting for hours trying to polymodel this. I'm working on this creature. I've been working on it. It's one I'm going to use to demo some of the things at the end user event on the 20th of May in Holland. Doing a masterclass there for those that don't already know. And I did the body because I'd worked in a modular way for this one. And I thought, well, I'll do the body section. And I thought, oh yeah, it looks quite nice. And I was actually showing Dave Cardwell, and we both, yeah, it's got legs. This, you know what I mean? It's even though it's not got legs, but it's got possibilities. It was good design, just one of those things that fall at your head and looks good. Because see, this particular design, you couldn't use real life anatomy. You had to make it up, which meant I had to draw bone structure, plan out where every muscle would go, and why it would work. Because some people forget that I do actually do that. I find that much more interesting. The trouble is, of course, people can't actually critique it because they don't know what the hell, the plan is behind. I'm sure people just think I make this shit up as I go along. But no. So anyway, we're looking at this, and we looked, and after a while, we suddenly had this dawning of realisation that the silhouette looked like a fucking penis. And I'm just going, oh, fucking no, you know what I mean? And I suddenly realised this is bad. I can't put penis with large teeth on a monitor, or people are going to piss themselves laughing, alright? Which is not obviously what I wanted in this case. So now we're stuck for leg design, alright? Because I can add the legs in later, and there's all sorts of magical little workflows I'm on doing and like demoing at the end user event. And I was just, I'm fucking stuck here, Dave. I can't come up with an idea. Originally I was going to have mechanical legs, do some hard surface stuff just to sort of show that I do some of the stuff, but the mechanical design didn't work, didn't look right. So Dave said, oh, you just sketch something out, and I thought, that's perfect. The only trouble is the leg design was a pain in the arse, right? Because instead of just having sort of two leg bones, an upper and lower leg, right? I'm going to show you my leg. I've got a hole in these jogging bottoms. See, things are getting desperate. You don't believe us? Watch, right? Hole in my jogging bottoms, right? That's how bad it's getting. Hope you feel suitably guilty, whoever's responsible. But yeah, so it has effectively a human shoulder, like clavicle, then a human upper arm, sort of setup. It's then got a lower leg setup from a human, and then another lower leg setup. Now, polymodelling that so that it actually made sense was a hell of a challenge, because it was so far outside of what I normally do, because it couldn't be just a really low res base. It had to be, to some degree, have some sort of shape to it. Because I've only got an hour for each of these sessions, so I haven't got a whole lot of time to spend sculpting. I don't really want to do another bust, you know what I mean? And then I thought, well, wait a minute, how the hell am I going to nail all this anatomy together? Because no matter what you do, it's not going to look like anything you've ever seen before. So I've had to plan it all out and draw. I've got sketches on my pad upstairs where I've drawn all these bloody lines and muscles, and this is where I'm going to put a radius there, and I'm trying to glue it all together. It's I'm trying to remember the name of the guy who actually teaches how to do this. And I saw what he, I've not seen these lessons or anything like that, but he does some real life lessons for sculptors, and I saw some of the sort of theory behind what he teaches, and I thought, that's a bloody good idea, and that's how I do it. So still not sure on these legs though. If I can pull it off, it'll look nice. If however I can't, I'm stuck with a penis with teeth, which is not good. Now time is running out. It's my birthday on Saturday. I will be 38 years old. I feel like 90. If you wonder why I'm wearing this hideous striped top, it's because Emily just threw it on my shoulder, damn me t-shirt. And it's what time? I can't see all the glasses. I think it's about, yeah, I've put the glasses on out, wouldn't it? It's 12:15 at night, and I really can't be asked to go and get changed again. So, yeah, if you wonder why I've got my glasses off, because I've got a steaming bad head. I always find releases very, very stressful for a whole host of reasons. Let's just quickly check the time. I have actually my glasses on, isn't it? Well, over 2 minutes. I'll discuss some of that in the second part, but it's one of the most stressful times for me is when you release something, and it's not straightforward, and I always get these killer fucking migraines for about 3 days afterwards, and it's one of the reasons why I always take some time off. But yes, anyway, I'll see you all in part 2, and I'll just talk about some normal stuff, get back to normal things again and stuff. Right, see you in a minute.